All right, close this. I need to move this. I like to move it. I gotta be careful with that. Tiki-Taki doesn't like it when I do things like that. All right, how... Yep, I invited you. All right, that is not correct. Where's my multi-guest? Why can't I click this? History? Invite multiple guests. How do I don't want to do that. I want to change the boxes. What the French toast? Wait, do all three of us have to be in here for it to work? I can't hear you. Are you muted? Why are you guys little and I can't hear you?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear 7, yeah.
I will always be heard.
Okay, so I'm hitting multi-guest. And
she's not muted. I don't know why her sound's not working.
You can't hear her either?
No.
How do I change the setup? Settings? Settings. Change layout. Is that right?
Yeah, you got it.
Ah, cool. I still can't hear her.
We can't hear you. Well, I can't hear her, but I know what she's saying.
You're doing better than me. I can't hear her and I have no idea.
There's a lot of fuck in there. She's gonna get her
microphone. Try her microphone? Alright. Mic check, mic check. 7, you have your background stuff on. Like you don't have your background muter.
What?
So I can hear the wind blowing in your room that you're in. Like you know how you do like the noise canceling background thing? You don't have that on right now. It wasn't plugged in. I didn't hear you say that, but I read your lips.
I don't know how to do that on here. I don't get that option.
Okay, don't worry about it then. Going out and coming back in, all right. Okay.
Here, I'll just turn my fan down.
No, then you're going to get too hot.
I'll be fine. I can still have it on. Just let me know when you can't hear it.
Oh, I can't hear it right now.
You can't?
No, it might have just been blowing right at your phone. That might have been the problem. Like, if you sit in front of it, it shouldn't do that.
Okay.
Still can't hear you. We need a viewer in here to tell us if they can hear her. Babe, hop on TikTok real quick and tell me if you can hear. Please.
I'll actually send out, get people in here.
Are you on your phone, Stephanie? Yeah? I wonder why it isn't working.
Maybe if she
Start
leaves
talking
and comes
so
back
I can see if Shaheem can hear you. That is backwards. My blue box isn't lighting up either. Huh. No, not 7. I need you to hear her. Stephanie at the bottom. She's not talking right now. Yeah, he said nope, no audio. No one can hear you.
He's a goat in denim. Of course he's a goat in denim. Why wouldn't that be Shaheem's name?
Yeah, that's true. Try one more thing, and then if it doesn't work, just call my phone and I will answer because I have my phone over there and I can put you on speaker. Hey, Brooke. We're trying to get set up.
She can't hear us anymore, can she?
We're having
I was
audio
gonna say, have her
issues.
get out and close the app completely and go into. Is she on her phone or the computer?
Her phone.
On the phone. Okay, so she would need to go over to the app store, and even she has to click on the actual app, and then it will probably say update. There's probably an update for her on the app. Can she? Oh, she's back, but is she back? We can't hear her, so.
No sound.
Okay, listen, stop. All right, go over to the Play Store, and even though it may not say update, it might say open. Click on the actual app in the store and see once you open it if it says update right there. See if the app has an update.
While we're figuring this out, today's episode, I have it right here above me. We're going to be talking about birthmarks, freckles, moles. What do they mean and why do we have them? For anybody new or coming in right now, that is what today's podcast episode is on. Also, I had a really busy day and I still have a hectic night ahead of me, so we're only going to be on for 1 hour tonight. We're trying to get our audio done. We'll be on for an hour. We're going to be dropping a lot of spicy information at you guys, but if you want us to, we can turn this into like a series. So if y'all want us to focus on like freckle patterns for star seeds, we can do that. If you want us to tell you what the moles on your face mean, we can do that. Tonight we're going to throw all the information at you guys, and then we'll see what happens from there. Oh, I hear something.
Is it good?
Yes.
Yep.
Thanks, Seven. I needed an update.
Woo!
No problem. Whenever there's an issue with anything, it's because there needs to be an update somewhere.
Also, I didn't pick a filter. I just came on, so I'm roughing it today.
You look cute. We're good.
I don't know how to turn mine off. Is this it? No. How do I turn that off? Oh my gosh, get that off of me. Oh wait, I can turn it off. There we go. All right. Thought it was, but it wasn't. What was that? What am I doing?
I missed it. I was updating.
Come back to me, thoughts. Oh, I was just explaining what we were talking about. So we're going to start with what do moles on the body mean spiritually. May not get into heavy detail, but I know that Stephanie has significantly researched this topic, so it'll be a good one for us to kickstart so that we can share as much info on that one as we can with you guys, and then we'll also cover freckle patterns and birthmarks and the connections to those as well. I know for anyone who has followed any of my socials, I've extensively talked about a lot of these. The moles, maybe not as much as I have, like the birthmarks and like soul's memory and past lives and things. But I know I've talked about my own mole on my lip and what that means about me. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Stephanie and let her kind of jam out with some of the cool things that she has discovered.
So there are some in what they call traditional astrology that takes from Vedic astrology, so Indian astrology. Vedic, I've heard it a million different ways. I say Vedic. It is what it is. Anyway, so there's a whole thing about moles. But the thing that I found the most interesting was in this set of astrology, that right side of the body and face moles are solar energy ruled by Mars. So action, outer strength, logical thinking, leadership, public success. But the left side is actually ruled by the moon. Inner emotions, intuition, creativity, depth, and your private life. And the center line is like balance and peace and harmony and spiritual alignment and all that. I have not gotten a chance to go and like look up like celebrity birth charts and see if like Mars heavy celebrities, because this is what I do when I want to see if it shows up in the astrology. Mars heavy has right side moles or moon heavy people have left side moles. I have both. And then the 2 small ones near my mouth. So, your thumb and middle finger. But yeah, mine are mostly on my face. So, does anybody else have any facial moles, or is it just me?
Have you ever looked up what finger is connected to like what astrological connection? Because I want to say middle finger is Saturn. So what do you, can you do something with that information?
Jupiter.
I want to say it has to do with like karma and responsibility.
Yeah, because when you do palmistry, there's a lot of planetary stuff in the palm. So palm, that's a Google situation.
What does Saturn rule?
Saturn is discipline, authority. It's also hardship. So, like, if you really, really want something, more than likely, you're going to have to work for it. It's not one of those things like if it was very Jupiter heavy, you'd just be like, oh, I just showed up that day. I didn't have anything prepared and I got that job. It's like I had to research forever and practice in front of the mirror for 16 days.
Thank you for the heart, me guys. So with it being on her left side and that being like a feminine energy, would it be about her own ability to create?
Oh, yeah.
With that, with like, if Saturn, I'm asking you, I'm not the astrology girly here, but if Saturn is connected to that middle finger and her specifically wanting to know about that freckle itself, so if I'm just reading this as a psychic, that's what I would say, but I don't have any proof behind that, which is why I really love my combo Stephanies, because they're the proof. I just be knowing.
So the middle finger is Earth, and the spot underneath it is actually Saturn.
Oh.
So let's say if it's on the actual finger, I would say that's more Earth energy. And who was it that said that? Was it Brooke?
Yeah.
You're a Taurus.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So, Earth, do I have any on my... I don't look at myself, guys. I really try not to.
I have them on my toes, but not my fingers.
I think the feet are the same way, but I'm not totally sure. But also, too, when it comes to Saturn being underneath, I've never read this before. This is just how looking at one little picture looks to me, okay?
Okay. Is that a palmistry thing?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
To me, having Saturn underneath the finger that rules Earth would be required because Earth signs are all about stability.
Yeah.
And the most stable planet is Saturn. So also Earth signs have the most patience. Now Jupiter is under the water finger, Saturn under the earth finger, the sun under the fire finger, and then Mercury under the air finger.
I want to say those are called mounts. I used to study palmistry like forever ago, and I think they call like that cushion under your finger the mount.
I guess they kind of look like mountains when you go.
They do. That's cute. I don't know anything about that.
I'll have to look that up.
I'm going off psychic everything tonight. I have no facts. I just be knowing stuff.
The thing about Earth energy, even on its own, is stability and security. Always. And the only planet that can really, really stronghold that is Saturn. Can be rough, but Saturn.
So for her, the freckles on her fingers all point to like her star map. If she's an earth sign, that middle finger is earth, and then Saturn with the discipline and stuff, right? That's pretty cool.
And also too, like, that could be, so earth is the material realm too.
Mm-hmm.
This could be a depiction, and I don't know, because when it comes to the starseed thing, that's you. How she manifests as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that shows up in like a starseed situation, but that could also be how she manifests.
All I know about her and manifesting is she can't manifest without boundaries. And that makes sense. So if I was going to like psychically read that the way that I do when like spirit gives me messages, the middle finger's the fuck you. You know what I mean? Like I would do it on camera, but it'd probably turn my video off. So I'm not gonna, but y'all know it. I would do it. You know what I mean? But that's honestly like, if I look at the whole picture of that, reading it psychically, there has to be boundaries there for her to be able to manifest anything.
But if I'm looking at my research, I did think keep going. I'm gonna see if I actually did do look up feet and hands.
Okay, it's not so much like a fuck you, like all eyes on you, everything's about you, Brooke. It's more so like it almost feels like it hurts you to prioritize yourself. Like you feel like in order to prioritize yourself, you're harming someone else, but you're not. You're learning to put yourself first, and you're allowing yourself to feel all the emotions as you go through them when it comes to actually having to set boundaries with other people. I'm learning boundaries. You guys will be so proud of me. We are. Use that middle finger. It works really well.
You got 2 of them.
That's right.
You got a backup.
Yep. And you could use your toes too if all else fails. So technically you have 4. I don't know. The air lately, I have been not giving a F. There you go. But yeah, if I was looking into the whole freckle specifically for you on the finger, that's where I go with it.
So I did look it up. Moles on the right hand indicate hard work, persistence, lead to financial achievements. People with this mole often build their success. The left hand may reveal financial struggles, yet it also reflects creativity and unique insight. So it may be one of those things where like it might seem easy for right-handed freckle and mole people to be able to take off just from creating things on their own. You're probably going to be remembered and have the most success where you apply creativity and your uniqueness. So you'll never be able to copy paste somebody else's work and make it a success for you. And always boundaries.
Yeah.
Hello, Luna Bella.
Hey.
I know, Jordan, you said something about your lips, right?
Yes.
These moles symbolize eloquence, charm, and success in careers involving communication.
Mm-hmm. So another thing with that is, not something I've ever researched, just something I know. I've got to be very careful with what I say when I am manifesting and how I say it. And I have to say it like exactly what I want. I can't just be like, I want to win on a scratch off today. I have to because then I will, and it'll be a fucking $1 and I'll be annoyed that that's all I said. I literally have to be like, I want to win more than $100 on a scratch off that only cost me $2. You know what I mean? Like I have to verbatim, and I can't, my energy has to match the words that I'm saying, or I have to keep saying it until I can get my energy to match what I'm saying.
I don't know if here and here constitute as chin or lips. I'm assuming chin. Mm-hmm. I know that's super close, but I'm assuming when they say lips, they mean on the lip, because I am not.
I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but I've been on my lip.
I am not eloquent at all.
There's like a fucking unicorn horn on my lip. Can you see it?
It's not that big. It's really not. You can barely see it.
It is in person. It's very noticeable when I put lipstick on.
People say, I don't notice your moles, bruh. Yeah, I have 2 gigantic ones. And this one I have to pluck out of my eyebrow. The reason why my eyebrows are so thin is because of that sumbitch right there.
The one on I was telling my husband this earlier, but like the one right here, that's the same side I'm looking. Yeah, on your eyebrow, in your eyebrow, my husband has one there too. And I was telling him it's because you have pattern recognition. It was like a gift you were born into having when you came into this life. Even as a child, you would have noticed things that other people don't pay attention to or don't think are important, but they are astronomically fucking important. And not only that, it's like you can easily put together things for other people that they think are like nightmare scenarios. So you may wind up having a lot of like water signs around you because you seem so grounded and stable, but it's really your fucking ability to just recognize patterns where you don't lead with emotion as much because you can just see through the fucking bullshit with the moles by the eyes.
According to the astrology, in the eyebrow, a mole near the eyebrow is seen as lucky. Bullshit. This placement often points to wealth, success, and a harmonious marriage. Although we have a harmonious marriage, I'm not a harmonious person. It's purely my husband's patience and ability to deal with my ass, but I'm not that lucky. Certainly not wealth and success. Now, I've seen some other ones. Hold on. There's drama upstairs. I have to listen to everything because if that tree comes down, bro.
Yeah.
If there's, the Chinese say that the light colored ones are less lucky. And I'm like, great. You have a lucky mole and a not lucky color.
I don't know anything about the colors for them. I just read it based on, like, who I'm talking to, if that makes sense. That is really cool to know that there's, like, a color thing.
Let me go to the color thing. So, small moles versus large moles. Small moles on the body are seen as subtle markers indicating introspective or less obvious traits. Larger moles often signify strong personality traits and major life influences, suggesting a more prominent impact on the person's journey. These are pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Black or dark moles reflect mental resilience, determination, and hidden strength. Dark moles specifically represent power, resilience, strong will, indicating driven and ambitious person. Light-colored moles are associated with gentleness, sensitivity, and adaptability. Adaptability, yes. Suggesting a calm and nurturing nature.
You're like that for the people around you. I can totally see that.
Probably.
That's why I said water signs will fucking flock to you, dude.
Isn't yours red?
Mine is like the same color as my lip almost.
So red moles are very auspicious. They are believed to attract wealth, joy, and good fortune.
Hell yeah.
Round ones are seen as symbolize harmony, balance, and a positive life path. Irregular shaped often indicate unexpected life challenges or emotional turbulence.
Yeah, like skin cancer, because if they're irregular shaped.
Yeah, that would certainly cause life challenges and potential emotional disturbance.
Oh, sorry. My logic part of my brain just came shining through.
But that was for the astrology based. The Chinese is good versus bad, and I'm like, fabulous. Jet black and red tinted are generally viewed as lucky. Dull, muddy brown, or grayish are often point to hurdles and hidden worries.
Mm.
And apparently, according to the Chinese, if you have a mole that's shaped kind of like a tear anywhere near your eye, that's like the worst. That is emotional struggle and sorrow. So hopefully no one in the chat has any prison tat.
I was gonna say, like murderers and their fucking prison tats. That's ominous as shit.
So yeah. Seven, do you have any moles?
Yes.
Where's your moles?
She has 2 cute ones right here. Like right in her smile line, right by her nose.
Did I look up the nose? Left or right side?
Left.
Often relates to emotional challenges.
Not me.
That makes sense, because when I see hers, for her specifically, because they're in her smile line, and she's a mother, and our children, like, bring us so much joy, like, her children bring her so much joy, it's almost like she carries that there. It's like, even if her kids can't, like, physically be with her, whether they're, like, grown or whatever, she carries that there. So it's like, You know the poem, I carry your heart, I carry it in my heart? Her moles make me think of that with her 2 older children. Also, this is just psychically reading that, whenever I connect to hers too, it's about how she values herself, her self-worth. Like, when you smile through the pain, you smile through the everything, you just put on a fucking smile and just get over it. Because they're in her smile line, they have a dual meaning to me when I see them.
The Chinese tradition is when they're near the lip area, but still on the cheek. Traditionally socially associated with appreciation for food or luxury and a smooth, secure financial path where you never worry about hunger.
I do
Some
love
of these
that.
online. Luna Bella asked about forehead.
Ones? What? I have one in the middle of my nose, like above the bridge of my nose. I haven't even been, I'm so sorry. What about ones that are near your hairline on your forehead?
So those are connected to wisdom, leadership, and high spiritual awareness, often seen as a sign of a visionary or influencer. But is it along the edge of the hairline or is it tucked just inside the hairline? Because according to the Chinese, that matters. And I didn't look up any on the nose. Oh, wait, I did. The bridge or the tip of the nose is often tied to the palace of wealth. How come all of us got rich moles? We ain't rich.
I swear to God.
A clear mole here. Oh, a clear mole can mean strong financial intuition, though it may also warn of impulsive spending or digestive health sensitivities. Just at the edge. Hold on, I got a whole thing about tucked and untucked. Which I guess is
untucked what?
Hey,
what are we talking about?
I don't
Your
know.
moles and your hairline.
About whether or not when it involves hair. I even found out that the hairier the mole, the more lucky you are. I gotta pluck this thing longer than I pluck my eyebrows. So I'm like, where's my money?
Stop plucking it.
I know, it's just go full, just like Sasquatch. Where's my tucked and untucked?
You gotta stop saying that.
Oh, God. Okay. If it's just on the edge of the hairline, it's like a concealed treasure, signifying protected wealth or secret talent. Exposed molds broadcast their traits openly.
That's what I was going to say. Reading that psychically for her, it is like she has all these gifts and abilities, but there's a fear of expressing them because of how they could be misunderstood or misinterpreted by other people, and she could be judged for it. So it's something she can easily tuck away.
I have a hidden one on my head near my temple, but under my hair. So nobody ever sees it, but I can feel it. I know it's there.
I have one here, and it's a big round one right in my hair. And I wasn't able to find any for like skull, back of the head, any of those. So I'm like, this is why I can never shave my head. You know, when them girls are like, I need to free myself. First of all, my head's funky shaped. I got too many weird ridges, and I have no idea what that looks like.
I so feel you. I have a fucking shelf on the back of my head. It annoys the hell out of me. I don't even know why. I'm like, dude, if someone's ever behind me and try to grab me from the back, the way that I could fuck them up with this fucking dome shelf I have on the back of my head would be crazy.
You know, like those cabinets that instead of like the regular handles, it has like the domed handles and you just reach in. Somebody could literally just reach in and cup the back of my skull.
Dude, I don't know why our heads are shaped like that.
Mine's not.
Those, like,
what you guys
people,
are talking about.
The next time I come see you, I will show you.
In there and cup.
Yes, same. It's like a big ass notch, and then it's a shelf that goes across the back of my fucking head, and then it has like 2 knots on the side. I don't know.
I don't know. You got me feeling my own head over here. I'm looking for what you're talking about. I don't have that.
Well, there was a big trend. Do you guys know who Brad Mondo is?
Yeah.
Yes. Who doesn't?
Right, but still, I gotta ask, you know. So he was doing all of those, like when everybody was losing their, their shit during COVID, and these women were just shaving their heads, and like he was like, she looks so good without hair, blah 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 blah. And I was watching him do all those or whatever, and I'm like, not me. So
No.
I just ended up developing a Zoom call group since we couldn't leave the house with my sister and one of my best friends. It was this Don't Get Bangs in a crisis support group.
Oh.
Because we were going to either get bangs or shave our heads. And we were able to talk each other out of it every time, which is why, like, I was like, guys, my head is weird. Maybe I should just get bangs. And then we just talked each other out of it.
See, Jordan and I did the exact opposite. She talked me into cutting my own hair, and I did.
Yep. I was like, bitch, you could do it. It's fine. You fuck it up, it grows back.
When I first met her, she told me she saw me doing that, and I was thinking, there ain't no way I am putting scissors to my own hair. I do not trust myself enough. And then, now that's all I do. I cut my own hair. Mostly during Mercury retrogrades, I think. We cut and dye. Matter of fact, I've got hair dye waiting for me to fix my hair because it's orange right now. Because I had a moment.
You're not supposed... Okay, so if I was going to do something crazy, like you're not supposed to do that during Mercury retrograde. Cut and dye your hair.
I do that.
But like, if I was going to go
Every
from...
time.
I know. If I was going to go from like just straight... It takes like 5 seconds to cut my hair. And then like the blonde or brown or whatever I decided to be, and I was gonna get like a hot orange pixie. If my new look was gonna be that drastic, I would not do anything to my hair during Mercury retrograde. But my shit has been so rinse repeat for so many years that I don't even care about it anymore.
Yeah, but you see, you know what though? Every Mercury retrograde that I have done stuff to my hair, it turned out fine. This time there was there were things retrograding, but it wasn't Mercury. Mercury had no hand in this. This was two other, Jordan, what planets were it? Was it
There
Saturn?
was 6 of them that were all fucking lined up, and there was an eclipse that day. It literally just happened. It was like the most fucked up day ever.
Yeah, I should not have done it then.
Total solar eclipse as well as the parade of planets.
Mm-hmm. Well, now I got blonde roots and orange hair, and I look like, what's that girl from that movie? Fifth Element?
Yeah.
Lilu?
Yes. Part of the reason I am not on camera today. I have not fixed it yet.
Like I said, whenever things happen in Leo, they're very visible. So, I mean, having highlighter orange hair right now, it's very visible.
I don't know if my comment is showing, but Luna Bella said, the funny part, I have 3 of them. They shape into a triangle, and you guys are amazing. I commented back saying that triangle shape is a tell for her starseed, and I'm going to show everybody because I also have the same one, and I also have a connection to Orion's belt, which is that exact pattern. Mm-hmm. So, I'm going to see if it'll... Oh, my God. I'm going to block it.
Yeah, I know.
Is it going to work? Don't be fucky. Be unfucky.
It's going to be fucky.
God damn it. Okay, so I'm just going to pick a couple. Shit. Can y'all see what I see? What I was just looking at it.
Say, you got a pen or something?
I got a marker. See?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Y'all see that? The whole triangle on my arm right there?
Yes, I do.
So we got 1, 2, 3.
I've got the same thing on my chest, but bigger, like they're more spaced apart, but they're red. They're tiny red freckles.
Yep, same thing. So those are connected to Orion's belt in the sky. Look it up. Do all the research you want. If you look up the Orion starseed, it'll give you everything about your personality, your likes, your dislikes, what animals you vibe with, what kind of career path you'll typically be on.
Orion.
If you, yep, exactly, 100%. If you look up your sign, like if I looked up, because I'm a double Libra with an Aquarius moon, if I looked that up and I'm an Orion starseed, the amount of information you can get about yourself based off of that is truly remarkable. Yeah, I used
That's a journal all over myself.
I don't even care. I used a dry erase marker, so it'll just wipe right off. I'll do it later. I have to take a shower.
Use a regular pen.
But yes, if you can trace yours and it makes a constellation, look into what that constellation is, and there will be a starseed origin connected to that. It doesn't have to be Orion. It can be any of them. I just wanted to show you because Stephanie said it a minute ago that she had a triangle, and then Luna Bella said she had it, and I have it, so it was just easy to show you guys. And you guys can go show other people. Huh?
I've got the whole constellation. It's weird.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a ton of freckles except for on my back.
So I'll show you. I'll just draw it and try to leave the freckles out. But how you were showing the connection. So I have the 3 together. See?
Yeah.
Where it makes the thing you just drew.
Yep.
Kind of looks like a kite. And you can see the freckles themselves. Yep. And then it connects. So, same. I have it on both my arms, my ribs, all over. Yes, it's a map to remind you where you came from. So that you can look at all the... Well, it's not necessarily so you can look at them. But it is really cool to know those things about yourself. You can look up being Orion starseed for anything. Orion starseed and disconnect from father. Orion starseed and issues with mother. Orion starseed and issues with children. I mean, you can look up any fucking thing and it'll give you a ton of information on it. Anything you want to know about yourself. It's like one of those rabbit holes that once you fall down it, you're like, oh my God, I just picked this fucking character before I came here. I mean, there's even like health things. I want to say that Orion is connected to the spine and shit too. So like all the fucking neck issues and spine issues and everything that I have makes fucking sense. I did do a deep dive on it. I'm going to stop talking. Stephanie wants to say something so bad and I keep cutting her off.
3 herniated discs and nerve damage because of a spine injury.
Yeah, I'll look it up really quick. Orion, a spine. Orion, starseed, and...
I've never looked up starseeds.
Spine.
And I can't have any more rabbit holes opened for me.
Yeah, I'm good on the human design and all that because I can't.
So I will read it to you guys. In esoteric and starseed belief systems, the spine acts as the core energetic conduit, the central channel, or sushumna, required to anchor high-frequency cosmic energy, such as those from the Orion starseed lineage, into the physical body, which is why so many Orion starseeds suffer from issues with the spine. Also, a lot of people... Go ahead, Seven. I'll remember.
I was just going to ask you if they said why the triangle is Orion. Because I know it's 3 dots in the sky, but they're in the shape of a belt, not a triangle. That's what my brain's like, what?
So it's like a boat. So the way the boat comes with the 2 that kind of makes like a bowl. Yeah. But then if you connect where the arms and everything start with Orion, it'll make a triangle.
Yes. Oh. So if you pull up the actual belt itself, the 3 in the middle are the belt, but the rigol that comes off of it is a triangle. There's different names for the different parts of the constellation Orion. The belt itself, you are correct, is just 3 lines.
Okay, that's the only thing that I was curious about.
Yes.
I know, Jordan, you said I was Syrian and Lyran too.
Yes.
But I'm looking at Orion. I must have like a tiny little bit in there. Because Truth Seeker, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Mastering technical details in science.
Mm-hmm. And if you so a lot of those two will cross over with your Syrian and Lyran.
Because I didn't know that my problem was I hadn't updated TikTok. I didn't even know updating TikTok was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So mastering technical details?
Yeah.
I got you there.
Thanks.
7, if you find one of those triangle patterns, that's why I drew the line to show you too that I do have the actual belt. See the
Yeah,
three
no, I saw
for the
that
belt?
on your arm. I saw
Yeah.
the actual belt on your arm.
So if you look up the constellation itself, this piece that is part of the triangle comes off of the actual belt, and this is the direction it comes off of the belt in.
See, I don't have mine on my arm like that. I just have but
I
mine
have
are
them
also not
everywhere.
regular freckles. Mine are just tiny red dots.
Mm-hmm.
But I have it's like a huge one on my chest that makes a big equilateral triangle.
Yep, I have them everywhere. That's just the only like super appropriate place I could have just stood up and mapped it out for you guys.
Yeah, I couldn't show anybody mine now anyway.
I haven't looked at my back. That's like, I don't have many freckles, but that's where I have the most freckles is on my back. And I want to know more. It would be very interesting, but I'm not going to stare at my back in the mirror all day and be like, there's one, there's one.
See, I have freckles everywhere from head to toe.
Take a picture of your back, and then you can just refer to that.
Yeah, I could take a picture. Because
I'm a problem solver. I got an answer for everything.
I don't have that many freckles. And the one birthmark I had, like, I don't know if you can just grow out of birthmarks. It was there on the top of my left shoulder, and then it was not there anymore.
So here's my feeling on that. I don't know if this is a thing. Reading that as a psychic, you have healed that. You brought it into this life. It was something you needed to heal from a past life. You're no longer carrying the burden of that, the weight of it, or the pattern of it, because you have fully healed it and it's been released.
At least I've gotten something done. But yeah, I had like this pretty big birthmark right here on the very top of my left shoulder. And then it's like I hit puberty and it went away.
Mm-hmm. Well, whatever you did, you done did it right.
It's probably me not committing murders.
Honestly, when you said the thing about puberty, it made me think about that whole connection with the original relationship you were in that was also connected to that crazy dream you told us about, and then you making it through all of that, and then not having the birthmark after that period of your life. So healing all of that, that's where my psychicness goes to when you're talking about that.
You guys have no idea what my dreams have been doing to me lately either.
Fuck dreams. I'm over them.
Yep.
It's been wild. My husband's been waking up with wild ones. He goes, I can't even tell you what happened.
Yeah.
And I'm like, same.
The dumbest of the dumb shit.
Yeah.
All right, we got 13 more minutes, you guys. I did put a warning out there that I have a lot going on right now, so I could only guarantee an hour of my time tonight, which is why I'm the bad guy hosting, so I can just click out when I'm out of time. But if you have any like last minute questions or things you want to know, I know we gave you a lot to look up, but we can also talk about the birthmark thing if you guys want to talk about that too.
And Jordan, you're not being the bad guy. I'm sure everybody in the chat, like with the way things are going, and I don't know what states everybody's from, but if you lived in Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky, you know what the Midwest just went through too. We're all under some sort of fire. Hell, there's states on fire too.
Mm-hmm.
So good on all that. I want to refund for the past 20 years on my dreams. Right?
I mean, they'd be very entertaining. Some of them as short stories. Some of them short horror stories.
Dude. Mine have all been baking nightmares because I've been baking nonstop.
Oh my god.
It's like this, your yeast is bad, nothing rises.
No, like it was my great grandma's 80th birthday. No, is she my great grandma? No, she's my kid. She's my grandma. She's my kid's great grandma. Holy fuck. Anyway, I asked her what she wanted for her 80th birthday. And she said she wanted a coconut lemon pie. And I was like, oh my God, because I love nothing more than something I've never done before, just so I can prove myself. I don't know why I'm psycho like that. But anyway, I was like, challenge accepted. I've never done this. I'd fucking love to make a pie. First pie I've ever made my whole life. Made it totally from scratch. And I kept having fucking nightmares that like the pie just didn't set. I dropped it when I was walking out the front door. I didn't taste test it. And then it tasted like nothing. So many stupid like baking nightmares. And
I mean, that kind of was going on last night when we were hanging out and you were trying to get stuff together. It was one thing after another.
Dude, it was fucking delicious. It was like the best thing I've ever had.
I was going to ask you how it turned out.
It was fucking delicious. I will send you guys the picture in the group chat of how pretty it turned out because it tasted so much better than how pretty it was.
I want to taste your pie. I want pictures.
I'm going to have nightmares about that. Thank you, Seven.
Y'all know you can't take me anywhere. I don't know why you thought it was a good idea to have me involved in these podcast things.
And now the nightmares take a turn.
Dude, it was like, I was having nightmares too because my sister and I did a collab on it. So my sister made the crust from scratch and then I did everything else. I like made all the stuff to put in it and then did homemade like whipped cream type flour piping on the top of it. So I was like so worried I was going to fuck up all the hard work she put in making that pie crust. So it was just like nightmare after nightmare.
Lunabella, I've been telling her, I think she should go live while she does her baking.
There's a lot of cussing and some crying and crash outs that are involved in that. Like my whole real personality shows in that.
That's why it would be entertaining.
I remember the first time it was up to me to do everything for Thanksgiving. I, like Jordan, is like, how can we make this harder?
Yep.
And I was like, I'm going to make every pie from scratch, including the crust. Lemon meringue, apple, pumpkin, sweet potato. And I was going to, the day before Thanksgiving, make all 4 of those pies from scratch. Mm-mm. I will say the apple was perfection. The pumpkin and the sweet potato were good. I forgot to blind bake the crust and the lemon meringue. And although the lemon itself, the meringue took like 19 people whisking at Mach 4, trying to get it. It did rise. The lemon part was delicious. The crust was raw.
See, I would have just ate that shit like a soup. Fuck it. I'm real good at pivoting.
Oh, no. We just all scraped everything off the pie crust and ate it because the rest of it was so
That's
good.
What I'm going to say. I would eat that shit like a soup. I don't give a fuck. If it's good, it's good. Fuck the crust.
Yeah,
I'll eat it anyway.
The lemon part set up perfectly. The meringue was beautifully fluffy. Everything was great. It was just that crust. So we just, it just scooted right off of it and we just didn't have it with crust.
Hell yeah. That's a win in my book.
But then I was trying to braid the crust, which homemade crust is it'll fall apart on you.
Yeah.
And I went too far. Too far.
I didn't do that. Well, it was like a custard, so there was nothing for me to braid and make a pattern over the top, which is why I made the homemade whip to pipe with. Because it was more like a Cool Whip than it was a frosting, which is what I wanted. And I wanted a punchy lemon to kind of cut through because it was a coconut lemon pie. It was fucking delicious. But the coconut milk, the condensed coconut milk is so fucking sweet. You need an astronomical amount of lemon to be able to taste it. So I tried to pipe additional lemon flavor into the pattern on the top to make it really good. And it turned out phenomenal.
I'm so glad.
I was very happy it did.
That Thanksgiving, I even made a cheese ball that looked like a turkey.
How?
So I just shaped the body and the head out of the actual cheese ball. And the tamale, the corn husks for tamales, yeah. I dyed those with food grade dye. Created this big old tail on the back of the cheese ball. And then I used black peppercorns and bell peppers for the turkey's gobbler and eyeballs and his little thing on his head.
See, that is why I love all the creative things you can do with cooking and baking.
But I've never recreated that.
No, that shit's I did it one time. It was phenomenal. I'm never doing it.
Everyone take all the pictures.
Yep.
Because this is it. We won't get a recreation like this for a really long time.
Yep, if ever. I'm pie was cool to make, but I don't know that I want to be. I mean, everything for baking is stressful, but that was getting your set times right and your temperatures right and it was a lot.
But now that you've done it and it was delicious, next spring and early summer sounds like something that you could take, you know, like do minis to sell.
That's what we were talking about doing that for the fall and doing like apple pies and pumpkin pies and stuff for the fall and doing them in like little like ghost shapes and pumpkin shapes and just going all out with it. Dude, I'm already trying to figure out how to... All this stuff is vegan, by the way, too. Every fucking thing I'm talking about making, I've made vegan. I want to figure out how to put a fucking, like, 3D spider web. You know how you can, like, do the sugar pulls and it makes the webby-looking stuff? I want to put a 3D spider web on top of a cinnamon roll with a fondant spider and make them fuzzy.
Just
figure it out.
Really warm marshmallow.
Yeah.
And then get it sticky and just pull it and then drape.
But I need it to go with my flavors, and I want to do some sort of like red velvet so it looks like death, but I also want to do a caramel. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to try to figure out how to do a sugar pull with caramel. I do know that. I'm going to make like a caramel candy and try to do a sugar pull with that. It's going to be interesting. I like a challenge.
The thinner it is, the more delicate it'll be, but the better it'll look.
Yeah, and then it won't be so fucking hot here that I have to worry about it melting as soon as I take it outside. I couldn't do it right now.
Ready.
We have heat indexes of...
I was going to wear like bright colors, and I'm like, I'm full on, I'm ready for fall, I'm ready for black, I'm ready for...
I'm in my damn...
Yeah.
I'm ready for fall, I'm in my damn overalls.
People
Take me to the
I'm not a
patch.
pumpkin spice latte fan because they're usually too sweet.
I don't like anything pumpkin spice. My husband, though, loves it.
I like pumpkin, like, okay, if you take actual pumpkin spice like it's supposed to be. I like pumpkin spice, which is why I make my own pumpkin creamer for my coffee during fall, because pumpkin spice lattes, it's all just white chocolate and like a little bit of cinnamon, and it's all overly sweet. It tastes like trash. I don't like it. So I make my own. But if it's pumpkin or sweet potato, I'm eating.
Yeah.
Pumpkin has no business playing in coffee. It just does not.
See, I want to do a
do not
pumpkin
belong in
spice
coffee
cinnamon
at all.
roll, because I think that's going to be fucking delicious.
Oh, yeah.
And I got to do your apple pie ones.
Yes, I want apple pie ones.
I think doing the vegan thing during the fall is probably gonna be like a lot, I won't say easier, but a lot more rewarding, because I don't like, once we start getting into those root vegetables and everything, like that's just like a fall thing. So I think that's gonna be awesome. And yeah, I just love
I don't know if it's going to be awesome, but I know I'm going to have the time of my fucking life doing it. Fall's my favorite. Like, in fall, I am the happiest that I am for the whole fucking year, and no one can kill my vibe. I just feel like I got plugged into the sun or something in the fall.
Normally I leave the house looking like a homeless person. Not in the fall. I got to bust out all my blazers, all my cardigans, all my boots, all my hats, all my sweaters, everything. With the makeup options are endless. So I actually put on a face of makeup before I leave the house. I do cute stuff with my hair. Like, most of the time, I don't care. But fall, people are like, oh my God, you blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm not here to impress everyone except for this weather.
Yep.
And this time of year. I'm not suddenly dressing up. I'm just in my element in all September and October. And my element is coming up.
Yeah. Okay, so we got 2 minutes left, and next weekend we are doing the mind mirror. I got it right this time. I was going to say mind meld again. I knew that wasn't right. I know it's MM. Mind mirror next weekend.
I'll do spa.
What?
I'll do spa.
I can do it. I know you can't see me, but I'm doing it.
What are you saying? Oh, you can't see me, but I'm doing it.
Yes.
Yes, so show up, because it's going to be super duper fun, and I want to learn more things about everybody through doing that. I want to be fucked up psychologically in the best way.
Bring your pens, paper, and imagination.
I'll be there. Those are my absolute favorite ones. And it may be later again. I don't know, dude. I have so much going on recently. Back to school with the kids. It would take me probably an hour to tell you guys everything that's going on right now. But we may be pushing the lives back a little bit later than what do we usually go on? 6 o'clock you guys this time? So we are 2 hours later tonight. But either way, we'll be there. We'll see you guys on Sunday. And if there's time in the day, I will make a post to let you guys know that we will be on.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Life is crazy and people get busy. That's all there is to it. It's a reality.
Fact. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us, liking the live, sending the heart me, sending the gifts. We appreciate you guys so much. And we will see you again next Sunday. Bye.
I'm waving. You just can't see me. Bye.